we're going to give the choir members a chance to go sit and reunite with their families. Thank you.
I forgot to thank our choir for the beautiful music. Choir, thank you for that.
Well, good evening, St. Catherine of Siena families, friends, and of course, our class of 2025 graduates. We welcome you this evening as we celebrate and honor our graduating stars. Before we begin with our commencement ceremony, please allow me to take a moment to express my gratitude on behalf of our school community, and finally share a few final words to our graduates. First, thank you, Father Glenn, Father Jose, and Juan, and our St. Catherine of Siena parish community for your endless support of our school. Thank you to our dedicated faculty and staff who have taught our students this past year with courage, grace, and zeal. Thank you to our school choir. Thank you for our school choir for gifting us this evening with your beautiful voices, and to all of our impromptu choir members who are friends and families of our graduates. Thank you for singing this evening. And of course, thank you to our altar servers, all of whom are siblings or friends of our graduating class. Thank you for, I think Jacob is new at altar serving too, right? So thank you for all our altar servers for doing a great job this evening. Okay. Now to our dearest graduates. Tonight is sacred. It is more than a ceremony. Tonight is a celebration of growth, of faith, and of becoming. For most of you, today marks the end of a chapter that began not just in kindergarten, but some probably even in preschool. That is 10 years of formation, 10 years of learning. Learning all new things from your times tables to the 7 sacraments, from growing in your grammar, and of course growing in grace. As Father Glenn already said, SCS has not just taught you what to think, but more importantly, how to live. To live a life with compassion, with purpose, and always with Christ at the center. So as you sit here this evening adorned in your graduation gown and regalia, you carry with you the legacy of every lesson, every teacher, every prayer spoken in this very church during Mass, Eucharistic adoration, and within all the walls of our classrooms. So tonight, I want to remind you of a very simple and important intrinsic truth. You matter. Your life has meaning. And God has a purpose for each of you. As you prepare to take your next steps into high school and beyond, I pray that you always carry that truth in your heart. At this point, the words of our patroness, St. Catherine of Siena, should be embedded in your minds and hearts. So we're going to do a quick comprehension check. Ready? I'll start and you finish. Be who God meant you to be, and families, do we sound convinced that our graduates know these words? One more time. Be who God meant you to be, and okay, I'll do it. But let's pause and think about what those words actually mean. What does it mean to set the world on fire? It means to live your life with intention. To let your gifts, your voice, your compassion ignites something in the other. It does not mean being the loudest. It does not mean being the most popular, going viral, getting the most likes. And it's not a call. It is not a call to be perfect. It is, however, a call to be your most authentic. It means remembering that your truest identity is a child of God and living life boldly with everything that comes with that truth. It means that you do not need to wait, it does not mean that you need to wait until you're older or more accomplished to start making an impact in our immediate or greater communities. You already are. So class of 2025, you are like stars in the night sky. Each one of you uniquely created, placed in this world with the sole objective to shine. And just like stars, sometimes your light may not seem noticed during the brightness of day, but in the darkest moments, it will be in your kindness, through your faith, and your courage that will help others find their way. So what are stars? Stars are but tiny little orbs of gas and plasma living in space whose characteristics mimic the galaxy's largest star, the sun. In the same way, we as Christians are called to live our lives as disciples, little Christs, here on earth to mimic the universe's greatest Son of God, Jesus. Stars remind us of something else. You know, their light often takes years to travel before we can even see it. That's just basic science, you guys know that, right? So the love and lessons imparted on you today might shine most fully in the future, in ways that none of us can even predict now. So trust the process, trust the journey, and trust that your light matters, even if it feels small at times. Philippians 2:15 reminds us, then you will shine among them like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life. That's beautiful time. It's like you're just, like I said. To that, hold firmly to what you have received here at SCS. Your education is not only academic, it's spiritual. You have learned how to critically solve problems, but more importantly, pray through them. You've learned how to write essays, but more importantly, how to write your life story with integrity, forgiveness, virtue, and love. So as you go forward, remember that you will encounter both mountains and valleys. There will be days of great triumph and days of doubt. But in all of that, please remember that God walks with you. God does not promise an easy road, but He does promise that He will not leave us. And so if you ever get lost or need guidance, which will happen, just look up at the night sky. Remember the stars. Remember that light takes time, that beauty often grows in silence, and that even when you feel small, you are never insignificant. Even the greatest galaxies are made one star at a time. I know the world can seem uncertain and overwhelming. You don't know what high school is going to look like, what friends we're going to make. But do not let that dim your light. Your light, your soul, your intrinsic goodness is what the world needs now more than ever. So let your light shine, whether it's in the classroom, on stage, at the gym, or in the quiet act of kindness that no one sees. Our world desperately needs your light. Our world needs the integrity, faith, and hope that has been formed in you here at St. Catherine's. Class of 2025, step forward in confidence. Live life boldly. Remember to love deeply and forgive often. And like Father Glenn said, stay rooted in your faith. Remember that God is always close. And be the kind of person who makes others believe in goodness again. Congratulations, we are so very proud of you. We'll miss you, and remember that God is with you every step of the way. Thank you. It is now my honor to present to you our salutatorian for the class of 2025, Joshua Jar.
I have something to admit. And please bear with me because this is going to take a lot of courage for me to announce. The sun is not a planet. I'm sure many of you remember me saying these things since the 6th grade. And think about that. 3 years ago, I declared that the sun is a planet. And this is likely one of the last times you'll hear me saying it. To be honest, this is one of the last times we'll all be in the same room together. Good evening, beloved families, dedicated clergy, inspiring teachers and teacher assistants, and to the incredible class of 2025. Tonight is a very special night for all of us. For teachers, it's saying goodbye to a class we've taught and grown with. For parents, it's the joy of seeing your child graduate from middle school. And for us students, it's that bittersweet feeling of parting ways with everyone we've built memories with. All of you hold a special place in my heart. As a class, we persisted through all the challenges and difficulties. We celebrated the most joyous moments. These past 10 years of my life I've spent with you all have been amazing. All the laughter in classes, the friendships and bonds, the games and jokes, nothing can compare. Being a part of this class was gold. But as we learned, nothing gold can stay. The first 5 years of our time at SCS set the foundation for the lessons we learned, the bonds we make, and the students we become. It prepared us to speak with confidence, gave us the ability to express ourselves, and most importantly, build our friendships. Through elementary school, we learned the fundamentals that today are truly reflected in our class and our school community. I remember being in the 1st grade and looking into the 4th grade room thinking, there's no way I'm big enough to fit in those seats. Now the seats can barely fit me. We entered middle school and we continue to grow. Look at the person next to you and think about all the memories you can associate with them. To answer your question, Mr. Dan, indeed, we are a close-knit class. We all care for one another and are always able to put aside the conflict and share love for each other. We're inseparable, like Mrs. Guzman and Disney, like Mr. Dan and Taylor Swift. Every year, we grew strong as individuals, but stronger together. I want everyone here to know that no matter who you are or what you've done in your years at SES, you are extraordinary. Each of us are unique in our own way, and getting to know this class these past 10 years of my life is just the biggest blessing. These students have done it all. We've used our time at SES to the fullest. We had athletes show their skill in basketball, volleyball, and football. We had students participate in events such as the Art Fair Academic Decathlon and beyond. We even showed excellence in robotics, drama, and cooking club. Again, let's look at the person next to you. Acknowledge them for their talents. Everyone here has something special about them. In some way or another, none of us are wallflowers. Throughout my life, the Lord has guided me in my decisions and my values. Without God's grace, I wouldn't have the virtues and wisdom that have helped me in my path. I give all the glory to God. There are some people who I'd like to recognize because without them, I don't believe that I'd be up here tonight. Thank you to my parents for always guiding me through everything. I could not have made it this far without your love and support. Your constant reassurance and thoughtfulness will always be appreciated. Mom, Dad, I love you both so much. Thank you to my brother Nathan for being the biggest role model in my life. Mrs. Guzman often said that I tried to be you, and I embrace that completely. You made everything easier and so much fun, and I'm so grateful that you were there for that. Thank you to Father Glenn for the teachings during Friday school masses. You've helped all of us grow spiritually and have created an inviting community. Thank you to Mr. Dan and Mr. Mack for teaching us well, engraving lessons and morals into our minds. Thank you to Mrs. Soleil and Ms. Llanos for always doing your best for the school and in our student council. Thank you to Mrs. Smith, Ms. Viernes, and Ms. Murray for shaping our characters in our early years at St. Catherine's. Thank you to Mrs. Arguelles for embracing our class this year and bringing out the music within us. Thank you to Mr. Porter and Mrs. Miller. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and on behalf of the class, we wish you well on your retirement. Thank you to Mrs. Guzman for always being encouraging and reassuring. The countless times that you gave me genuine and solid advice will forever be appreciated. I won't forget the constant jokes we threw at each other, as it's truly a highlight of my years. Thank you to Mrs. Hess for being an amazing leader of the school. You did so much for this class and always showed your care. You've all set yourself as role models in our lives. And thank you to all of my classmates. You're my family, and I love you all so much. I want us to stay strong these next 4 years. While it is overwhelmingly emotional that we're graduating, it's time to enter a new stage of our life. Never forget our teachers, classmates, and family that we've met these past years. Maintain the lessons that have been built in our hearts and in our minds. Always remember that we have a home here, a family here, no matter what. Stay gold, class of 2025. Stay gold. Congratulations.
It is now my honor to present to you our valedictorian for the class of 2025, Jayla Twaza. Good evening, every one of you assembled here, most specifically the industrious graduates, outstanding staff and faculty, and charitable family and friends. My name is Jayla Twaza, and I am the valedictorian of St. Catherine of Siena School, class of 2025. My less than 8 hours of sleep nights and my procrastination really paid off. Usually I am up here processing my voice on the ambo, reading a passage, but today is a little different. I am here in honor of my merit and accomplishment as a student and a child of God. As a friendly reminder, I have a lot to say and a lot of big words to recite. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this speech I have articulated for you you all today. Titled Class of 2025, The Future is Ours. Written and produced by me and directed by the memories, experiences, and lessons at SCS. Let's look back on a few of our experiences and how they have shaped us today. In short, I'm going to bring up the past, like Mr. Mack always does in history class. To begin, the exit project, or the procrastination project as I like to call it, was a great learning lesson for each and every student here. For visual proof, Class of 2025, raise your hand if you procrastinated on the exit project. Yet, this project allowed us to learn a new skill, the importance of writing, and the importance of presenting and public speaking. I hope that everyone here has learned to not procrastinate in the near future, but that probably won't happen anytime soon. In addition, Caritas was a triumphant, profound, and educational experience to all that left a gravitational impact on each and every one of our lives. It taught us the importance of Mother Nature and how we could find God through it, and taught us more about who we are as its children. But to summarize, I believe that our time here at SCS has had a gravitational effect on each and every one of us, paving the way for our future success and prosperity as individuals. I would like to thank the people that made this possible, and for the teachers that have bestowed knowledge upon all of us. Thank you to each and every hard-working teacher and staff member. You all know what you are. Thank you for educating and indirectly raising 27 students with limitless futures, and for acting as such a light in this world for your beautiful, well-done work. Specifically, thank you to Mr. Hunter for being as serious yet unserious as you are, Mrs. Guzman for your great humor, Mr. Dan for your positivity and Taylor Swift-loving attitude, and Mr. Mack for your outstanding retorts and amazingly horrible history class. Class of 2025, as we depart from this great learning institution, I want to leave you all with a few words of wisdom to know going forward. To begin, I would like you all to know that optimism is the key to success, as I always say. At our age of adolescence, we often find ourselves consumed by negatively impactful societal norms, expectations, and stereotypes. We are also in a crucial time in which global conflicts act as impediments to world peace and solidarity. But I promise you all, there is so much more positivity in this arbitrary world. I ask you all to always put a bright smile on your faces and look at the world through eyes of happiness and not eyes of fear. Yes, throughout life we're going to face the wrath and inevitability of reality and the fear of being imperfect. But we have to come to terms with the fact that perfection is an illusion. If we don't embrace the flaws and mistakes we stumble upon, we will never move forward with our future. Having a consistent impetus to portray a perfect picture ultimately leads to a fruitless pursuit of insecurity and pessimism. And if we stray away from hope, we will never attain the happiness we deserve. Never focus on being perfect, focus on being a good person. Be an optimist. What some of you may not know is that during most of my time in middle school, I was facing family adversity. This took a detrimental toll internally on me. Did I let this terminate my progress? Absolutely not. I had to face such a challenging obstacle to reach my ultimate achievement of valedictorian. Optimism and hope in God's plan was the faith that kept me going and allowed me to continue striving for transcendence until I reached success. This specific anecdote is a true testament, and I hope that same practice will fuel you all in the future. As Romans 15 verse 13 states, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. I would like to extend my utmost gratitude towards my family and fellow peers. Thank you to my dad for guiding me along the way. Thank you to my Lola for always picking me up after school and displaying your pure kindness and generosity. Thank you to my Lola for always supporting me. Thank you to my mama for being a great help to my journey with your greatness. Thank you, Papa, the reason we are all here, we are alive, and why we all have a future. God is truly good, and I hope that going forward, we will all put our everlasting faith in God and His plan, because He is the way, the truth, and the life. Finally, to take a play out of Rory Gilmore's repertoire, the ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, Jeannie Aziani. Out of all superheroes I could recite from recollection, my mom will always be my favorite. From working tirelessly to take care of her daughter and to always showing up for her family, my mother is the epitome of strength, femininity, resilience, kindness, and selflessness. My mom always let me be myself. She never forced me to pursue what she wanted, but she always wanted me to pursue what I could actually mean as a person. I feel that I am most like myself when I'm in the presence of my mom. So thank you, Mom, for being the painter of my current portrait. Thank you for taking care of that little girl that had a dream. So class of 2025, use your God-given talents and voice to change the trajectory of this ambiguous, volatile world we live in today. We hold the power and the steering wheel within our own two hands to alter the course our lives are driving towards. So I encourage you to break political and racial barriers, outstretch your arms towards world peace, find the cure to a disease, work for the abolishment of climate change, annihilate global division, educate our preceding generation, battle economic corruption, and grace the world with your presence. Because as stars, we light the world with our might, power, and prominence. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's light the path we yearn for and create a revolution. As Mother Teresa said, I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. Together, let's all cast a stone into the waters and create beneficiary change for tomorrow. As I conclude my production, I want you to know that this candle may be put out, but a new candle is awaiting to be ablaze. Thank you. At this time, we would like to give recognition to our St. Catherine of Siena families, who will no longer have children here at Weststone. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for your commitment and dedication to St. Catherine's. When you hear your family's name, please come forward and meet your child in the center aisle to receive a special token of gratitude from our school community for your commitment to St. Catherine's and Catholic education. Austria family, 7 years. Cabrera family, 4 years. Castro family, 16 years. Enriquez family, 16 years. Garcia family, 8 years. Gonzalez family, 18 years. And the Varai family, 12 years. We will now present the various academic awards. We begin with the President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence and Academic Achievement. The President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence. I am proud to present this award to the following students, all of whom have maintained a grade point average of 93% or higher from grades 5th through 8th. Each student will receive a gold medal and a certificate signed by the President of the United States. The President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence goes to Juliana Monta. Renata Cabrera. Krishna Kamagan. Ela Enriquez. Gary Garcia. Janelle Gonzalez. Joshua Jar. Merrick Lagorin. Gian Salo. Jayla Twazan. Kiara Vasquez. And Dahlia Roy. The President's Award for Academic Achievement. I am proud to present this award to the following students who, although did not meet the academic criteria for the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, Excellence Award, are being recognized for their growth and maintaining a grade point average of 93% during their 8th grade year. Each student will receive a silver medal and a certificate signed by the President of the United States. The President's Award for Academic Achievement, Janice Abeja. Jaden Aquino. Addison Austria. Zane Beatty. Gian Castro. Olivia Cesar. Rita Chandra. Aspen Makasayan. Mason Martin. Ethan Maza. Ruby Iniguez. John Rion Paulino. And Leo Valero. These next awards are presented to students who have shown exemplary effort and achievement in this past academic year. Our valedictorian, Our valedictorian, Jayla Twaza. And our salutatorian, Joshua John. These following awards are presented to students who have shown exemplary achievement in specific subjects this past academic year. Overall academic excellence in literature and social studies, Jayla Twaza. Overall academic excellence in algebra and English, Joshua Jar. Overall academic excellence in mathematics, Gian Castro. Overall academic excellence in religion, Kiara Vasquez. Overall academic excellence in science, Ruby Iniguez. Overall academic excellence in art, Krishna Kamara. Overall academic excellence in music, Merrick Legurin. Overall academic excellence in physical education, Juliana Bonda. Overall academic excellence in Spanish, Zane Baby. This next award is the Thomas Merton Christian Service Hours Award. This award is based on outstanding service to Christ through the service towards others in the tradition of Thomas Merton. I am proud to announce that this year's recipient of the Thomas Merton Christian Service Award, with 191 hours of service hours performed this year, goes to Aspen Makasade. St. Vincent High School proudly awards a tuition scholarship to a student who will be attending SPSV in the fall. Students submitted an essay answering a prompt given by SPSV. Here to present the award this evening is SPSV's Admissions Director, Sheila Williams.
Good evening. St. Vincent Catholic High School holds a writing event each year. This year, students came to campus and wrote as a group under the guidance of our English department chair. tuition scholarship for the next school year. This year's prompt was, choose your favorite season of the year. Share what you love about it, clearly communicating images, experiences, activities, etc. that bring you joy this season. The winning writer's essay beautifully captured the joy of fall through the memories of vacation, Halloween, friendships, and a life lesson from his dad. I'm proud to announce Aspen Makasei
We are happy to announce there were 2 St. Catherine of Siena Parish Scholarship opportunities available this year to our graduating class who will continue their Catholic school education next year. Both scholarships were made possible through the generosity of our parish St. Catherine of Siena through Father Glenn's leadership. These scholarships will help assist with their high school tuition. The first scholarship is in honor of St. Francis of Assisi and his incredible service to the poor. Applicants were asked to write an essay focusing on what motivates and inspires me in my service to others. Our panel of judges reviewed the students' application and read their essays. On behalf of our parish, we are pleased to present the St. Francis Distinguished Service Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Kiara Vasquez. While the focus of the St. Francis Scholarship was service, our second parish scholarship in the name of St. Catherine of Siena, a doctor of the church, is in the area of academics. The applicants were asked to write an essay answering why I deserve the St. Catherine Scholarship in academics. Actually, I forgot to change it. It's to reflect on her phrase, be who God meant you to be and set the world ablaze, and what that means moving forward. The same panel of judges reviewed the students' applications. On behalf of our parish, we are pleased to present the St. Catherine of Siena Academic Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Jayla Dawson. Our next scholarship honors one of our late St. Catherine of Siena stars, Jacob Javier. Jacob Javier graduated from St. Catherine of Siena School in 2021. During his time at SCS, Jacob radiated joy, virtue, and practiced true Christian values each day. His classmates and teachers remember him for his big smile, words of encouragement, and how he recognizes the good in every person he encounters. During Jacob's battle with cancer, he clung deeper into his faith, recognizing that God will never abandon him or his loved ones. Jacob was a beacon of hope and a source of strength for many. We continue to honor Jacob's legacy today. Similar to our previous parish scholarships, applicants were asked to write an essay answering the following prompt. Describe a time when you faced a significant hardship and how your faith helped you persevere. What did you learn from that experience? How has it shaped you to who you are today? The Jacob Javier Memorial Scholarship is made possible by the Javier family, who are here today to present this special scholarship in the amount of $500 to 4 of our graduates this evening. We are pleased to present the Jacob Javier Memorial Scholarship to Jayla Twazan, Aspen Marquezette, Joshua Jar, Janice Marie Anunkula Aleja. Ethan Miranda Maza. Renata Patricia Cabrera. Merrick Raimundo Lagurin. Addison Abad Austria. Eli Jaden Salavaria Enriquez. Kiara J. Vasquez Singzon. Gian Angelo Castro. Janelle Evelyn Chua Gonzalez. Mark Renz Quiros Dudison. Olivia Claire Carrion Cesar. Zane Arden Labatia Bailey. Juliana Angelique Bonda.
Maybe.
Cairo Mason Serenas Martin. Dahlia Helen Lanaski Mariah. Leonardo Luciano Valero. Javion Manapan Polino. Ethan Leif Pedersen. Jayla May Azian Tuazan. Jaden Michael Lani Aquino. Ria Amber Chandra. Joshua Michael Isutin Jar. Krishna Isabel Venus Kamala. Aspen Alakar Makasad. Jian Jane Verona Salo. Gary Ernesto Garcia. And Ruby Alina Iniguez. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you St. Catherine's Siena School's class of 2021. At this time, our graduates will sing their graduation song.
I want you to play it as it's so weird. Play it as
Okay. It's like, at concerts, the best performance is at the very end. You gotta wait and close your eye. Just give me a thumbs up, you guys, when you're ready.
play your
Okay, we'll try this again. Our graduates will sing to you their graduation song, In My Life.
Dear Class of 2025, may we always reach high towards the stars in the sky. Thank you, St. Catherine of Siena School, for the love you have shown. Our love for you will never die even when we are outgrown. Congratulations, Class of 2025. We might be apart, but we will forever shine.
Whatever you have, it's back how we were yesterday. It doesn't make it any less.
Okay. It's like, at concerts, the best performance is at the very end. You gotta wait, and it blows your mind. Just give me a thumbs up, you guys, when you're ready. Ready? Okay, we'll try this again. Our graduates will sing to you their graduation song, In My Life. bow again with the instrumentalists. So let's all face Jesus one more time. Let's give another round of applause to our graduates.